BlancPain is giving its fans not one but 1,000 reasons to be excited this year. At the Swatch Group's recently organized Time to Move showcase, the brand introduced a slew of promising new releases which might have come later than usual, but boy were they so worth the wait. First up is the new 500-piece limited edition BlancPain Air Command chronograph. Now, this isn't just a watch with vintage design cues or a design that was inspired by something from the past. The Air Command chronograph is pretty close to the original, which was released in the 1950s. The 42.5mm case is made from stainless steel and is fitted with a ratcheted countdown bidirectional pilot's bezel. The time scale of the bezel, as well as the dial hour markers and hands, are made of old radium type superluminova. The discrete black sunburst dial features a 30-minute totalizer at 3 o'clock and a 12-hour counter at 9 o'clock. A tachymeter scale running around the chapter ring indicates speeds based on a 1,000-meter distance. Inside the watch is a 5Hz high-frequency F388 beam movement with a vertical clutch, column wheel and flyback function. Along with the beautifully finished movement, the caseback also reveals a contrasting propeller-shaped red gold oscillating weight. Recommended retail price $24,750 Australian dollars. Next up, we've got the incredibly stylish 50 Fathoms automatic in a satin brushed red gold case. If you're the kind of person who doesn't fancy the ordinary when it comes to dive watches, this one might just be the answer. For the very first time in the collection, BlancPain has used blue ceramic on the dial to achieve a chromatic depth that is extremely engaging. The cobalt-like shimmer creates a pleasing contrast between the sunburst center portion of the dial and the matte chapter ring. Other details include the superluminova infused numerals, hour markers and hands, the slightly curved scratch-proof sapphire crystal, 300 meters of water resistance, and the ratcheted unidirectional rotating bezel. The 45mm case holds up well and is a pleasure to wear. It houses the 1315 movement and delivers a power reserve of 5 days. Visible through the sapphire crystal caseback is a red gold rotor that is cut out as a nod to the history of the 50 Fathoms. The blue calfskin leather strap completes the overall look. Recommended retail price $44,750 Australian dollars. Another extraordinary re-edition is the new 50 Fathoms Barracuda. Limited to 500 pieces, the Barracuda was originally introduced in the 1960s to meet the needs of French combat swimmers and their underwater special missions. Aesthetically, the Barracuda is essentially the same watch that BlancPain fans have loved and known ever since it was first released. The black dial works wonders against the large red and white hour markers coated with old radium type superluminova. The luminescent pencil-shaped hands are white lacquered, while the date, a key element of the original model, returns to its favorite position in a prominent window at 3 o'clock. All of these vintage elements have been beautifully combined with the emblematic unidirectional bezel featuring a scratch-resistant dome sapphire insert. It's hard and almost impossible to create something better than the original, but with the new Barracuda, BlancPain has made quite a compelling proposition. Beating inside the 40mm steel case is a 1151 self-winding movement equipped with twin barrels for a 95-hour power reserve. Through the sapphire crystal caseback, wearers are able to really appreciate the intricate workings of the movement, including the 18K gold rotor. Paired with a tropical rubber strap identical to that of the historical models, the 50 Fathoms Barracuda embodies a perfect combination of vintage design and advanced technicality. Recommended retail price $17,650 Australian dollars.